Frost on the window, paint little trees. Kids press their noses, laughing with ease. Cocoa steaming, mittens by the door. Stories of Santa begging for more. Lights twinkle soft, the night's all aglow. Hearts full of wonder, letting it show. The clock's ticking slow, but the joy's on blast. Every second's gold, make it last.
Dave PP. How's it going, Dave? I'm doing a mic check. Check, check, 1, 2. Is that good, Habib? You're still a freaking idiot. Thank you, Habib. Thank you, Davey. I'm gonna go practice my button pushing.
Sleds in the hallway, boots by the mat. Yeah, sing it. Grandma's old cookies, where it's at. Laughter echoes, the fire's crackling bright. Memories made in the soft winter light. No need for fancy, just the love we share. In this season, we're beyond compare. The snow keeps dancing, but we're locked in tight. This love's the spark that lights the night. Frost on the window, melted with our song. Sing it out loud, where we belong. Frost on the window, let the joy unfold. Christmas is ours, worth more than gold. No gifts can match the warmth we feel. In this moment, the love is real. Hold tight. Frost on the window, melted with our song. Sing it out loud, where we belong. Yes, yeah. Frost on the window, let the joy unfold. Christmas is ours, worth more than gold. Yeah, sing it, Christmas Eve. Yeah, sing it, Christmas Eve. Yeah, sing it, Christmas Eve. Yeah, sing it. Ooh, yeah, sing it up. It's that time. Star of wonder, twinkling in the night, guiding us home through the city light. Snow on the ground, hearts open wide. Love's the gift that money can't buy. Strangers smile, kids laugh in the streets. In this moment, the world feels complete. The cold don't matter when we're hand in hand. Together we stand across the land. Star of wonder, lead us through the dark. Light up our hearts, leave your mark. Star of wonder, shine on every face. This Christmas, fill the empty space. Yeah, you know. Ooh, yeah, you know. The tree is glowing, stories by the fire. Your voice, the spark, taking me higher. No need for gold, just the way you care. In this season, love's everywhere. The bells are ringing, but your laugh's the sound. In your arms, I'm safe and found. The snow keeps falling, but we're warm inside. With you, baby, I'm on this ride. Star of wonder, lead us through the dark. baby, empty space. Yeah. Baby, empty space. Come closer. Come closer. The lights are low, the tree is aglow. Your eyes catch mine under the mistletoe. Snow falls soft, but my heart's on fire. Pull me in, take me higher. No gifts needed, just your touch so sweet. In this moment, our world's complete. The clock is ticking, the night's just begun. Forget the world, let's have some fun. Electric kiss under mistletoe. Let the sparks fly, steal the show. Oh, electric kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for this evening's festivities. If this is your first time, make sure you hit that like button before you enter the building. Also, keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Do not feed the bears. Thank you.
Feel so nice. Forget the cold, the world outside.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with a Road Dawg, the only turkey spilling crypto in the interwebs, especially this late at night. How's it going, everybody? Glad to have you here. The stream is a little bit off tonight. Normally go about 10:30, and tonight it's midnight. We're doing a midnight stream. I was out at a dinner theater, and it's lasting a little bit longer than I thought about. Didn't get home until stream time, but interesting experience. That would be a fun ass job. That would be an awesome job to have. Work for dinner theater. That was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing tonight? So it's kind of, I'm feeling kind of weird about this. Saying that this is the weekend and I've got some bullish signals here on Bitcoin. Yeah, we got to take a look at the signals we're getting now. This is quite the conundrum, and so here we are on a small ass time frame. This is a 6-minute time frame. You can kind of see what's been going on the past few days here with the Wednesday. You know, here's a middle finger. That's exactly what that was. That was just a big middle finger right there, saying F you, and then we got this little Batman pattern. You remember me talking about the Batman pattern? You remember me telling you got to watch out for these little bastards? You believe me now? Do you believe me now? The little thing up here, the little guy. I mean, this one's different than your normal your normal M pattern, right? I mean, your normal M pattern, you're looking, man, we'll take a measure move and it's basically like measuring the channel. You're just going from one end to the other. Measure, move, it'll take us down to here. Yeah, like, okay, yeah. Then we got all the way down to 84,000. What the hell? Yeah, those little guys are sickly little bastards, in my personal opinion. These little guys look like there's also a harmonic pattern there that I've learned since that. But I remember this one distinctly because this happened in what was it, March, April of 2024 on Total 3 here on the show. Over here, when we would go over to the dominance thing, or this indice right over here on this screen, we were tracking this little dude at a 1.618 bib extension. And that was the mother signal of all signals that I sit here and say, we should probably listen to this. And I didn't. And if I had that was my life-changing moment right there. That was my life-changing moment in this market that I never really got back to. I regret that. And it was all because of ignoring or not paying as much attention to this little dude right here. He looks like this. He looks like a bat. He looks like a freaking bat. But he's deadly. He gives you more than just that double down move. He gives you a lot down. Now Thomas Bukowski paints these as kind of a triple top pattern, and that's what I was calling it for a while. But since then, I've found out that they're kind of more harmonic than not. So far, what I've seen. But anyway. This little guy here, we were talking about it on the stream because, not only does it look like a bat pattern, it kind of looks like the bat signal in the sky. It's all on this little guy right here. When you see him, pay attention to these guys. I'm just telling you. These little guys, they're nasty. They're nasty. And I was, this was a late night show, so, I think we were kind of joking around about, how it kind of looks like something spread eagle right there, if you want to imagine. Yeah, something spread eagle. The only thing is, you thought it turned out it had something going on right here you didn't expect. Yeah, they don't get caught up with the wrong package. That's all I got to say. So, an M with a little dingle dangle that looks happy to ram it up you. And then you usually get a nice big down move. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I've noticed over my pattern trading career, and this little bastard, I don't trust him as far as I can. That's a bad one. So I'm not surprised at all from that we did get down here to the areas we did. But since we got down there, we've been fighting our way back up, right? So rather than go over all the details and other moody stuff that they did, we got this basic trend line right here. It was a red one. I guess I drew a new one there with the new stuff. Well, you just take you on back there. Take you on back. We got one hump, two touches here, and then a third hump we hadn't touched on here, and then we could get our dumped up. But I'm seeing that we should be coming up here to around 89.5. We should be working our way up there. And that's based on the price action I'm seeing here. And the way I'm looking at that is a 1, 2, this is be our 3, 4, I'm counting waves, and we need to at least come up here for a double top or a 5 wave, right? Before we correct, or higher. I'm cool with higher. We can go higher. It just can't be lower if this is our 5 wave, right? That's basic Elliott, just very basic Elliott wave, right? And that's all you need is the basic concepts. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And let's see if Elliott kind of agrees with me. I see your 1, 2, 3. You did a 3, 4, 5 ABC. What are you saying? How are you counting? Now you got something different. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're counting this as okay. You did that as a 3. I don't agree with you on that, but whatever. Elliott thinks there might be an ABC correction coming down here. It has not happened yet. And this is why you just need the basics of Elliott wave, because if not, you'll try to go over 10 different scenarios that could fit into your Elliott wave theory there. Different ways of counting, and you can get different results. It's what I found from it. Now, some people swear by it, and if it resonates with you, who am I to talk about it? You're the ones it's meant for, and it makes sense to you. But to me, it's just a bunch of people by the time we figure it out. And you'll see me do it here on talking to myself. Well, this could be, and then I'm like, well, God, I'm not doing that. I'm not spending my time, not spending 10 minutes trying to analyze all the different variations of Elliottness. No, it's too damn confusing. For me. So I have an Elliott wave indicator that I just argue with, and I'm blaming it on. If things don't work out, I blame it on it. That's the easiest way I've found to avoid accepting that responsibility. All right, so anyway, we got a nice trend line, and we haven't touched back on it. This is what I find very interesting. Just for the local move we got here, we reclaimed. Nailed it. The 618 reclaimed that and everything. The 786 even got up here to the 886 area, but we fell back over here. Now, normally when that happens, I'm expecting you to come down, man. What are you doing? I mean, you're at reversal areas, but now you're coming down, and you did come down. She came down beautifully to a great area to bounce from. Remember us talking about this? We were looking for the 382, which looked like it was trying to do something. We came down to a 0.5. That's still good. Still good. A little trickier to play, in my opinion, but still good. That gets us up to this area right here as far as a target. And that is 91.33 just for that bounce there. Oh, well, I guess we're color coding things different there. What's up with you? And let's see if we can get just take our physical measure move just to kind of back that up a little bit. Oh, snap. Put that back. All right, take your little red mark and put it to the Fibonacci we bounced from, the 0.5, and this should line up in that area. And actually, you got it a wee bit higher there, which I'm not used to. The 0.5 ones are tricky. This is not technically a Fibonacci, all right? And that one can get tricky. Now, the area that I look for is a very slim area, and it's actually a sliver between these two. Now, this is what I do. It is right between here that I've got my target areas. The actual measure move from there came up to here, so something's not squaring, and I check for that. That should always, it should go to the same place. We'll mark you anyway. So we oh snap, put you back. And maybe I'm just tripping. I got to look at it a little harder there, but and we don't usually, I mean, 0.5 is a good place to, I mean, you can bounce off of any of these places. It can also be making a harmonic to the downside, though, so we got to keep that idea. Because a 0.5 Fibonacci retrace, and then where we hanging out on this is 618. We could be doing a harmonic pattern. I want to check out our harmonic bat pattern. Ironic, we just talked about something with it. We said look like a bat, but that's a different type of pattern from harmonics here. But harmonics, a bat pattern pulls back to the 0.5 Fibonacci, like we got from swing low to swing high. It pulls back to the 0.5. There are some others that can do that, but that's the main one that you'll look for when you get that first pullback right there. And then we're going to look what the next little wave can go up to for the bat. And this was within RIMA. It gets kind of tricky here. It gets kind of subjective on some of this, depending on what your sources are. I can tell you from the 382 all the way to the 886. So it's basically any of these retracements could qualify for a bat. Now that's a little too subjective for me, right? All right, so we'll take that with a grain of salt, but you are at the 618. I normally look for 786 for this. Anyway, there's a possibility, just to make to put things short, that we could be, have a downward target too. And let me just go ahead and spell that out, what that would look like. And I'm just going to pull my fibs and do it, not use the fancy tool or whatever. We'd be looking at a 786 retracement, which takes us back down to this area, which is the bottom trend line. We got to change that, which is right down here. So at 85.5. So if we can't make it here, or even if we do make it back up to this area, well, actually, aren't you it? If we can't break above this area, no, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. This one threw me off for a minute. Even if we come back over here, we could be drawing back down here. So we'll keep that eye down the back burner. That's just an idea. But we can also be looking for these higher high targets, right? About 91, maybe 91.8. We are sitting at 80. Where are we at? We're at 88,300 right now. We're in the middle of this is a rough zone, the 88 to 89,000 area. That's what we've been having trouble getting through. Right, and if we can just clear this zone, finally clear it, it may be a good sign, and it may be happening right now. I mentioned earlier that there's some good signs here on Bitcoin, the signals, the bullish signals. So let's zoom out for a minute and let's just get to that real quick. This may be an interesting weekend for Bitcoin. What I'm just now seeing. Now the monthly, we got to keep our grounds about us. Now we got some bearish things going on the monthly that have always been real. It's hard to imagine how to recover from this. I'm just saying, but it doesn't mean because we're flipping bearish on the monthly that we immediately go down. We can have those rallies, and we could see 110,000 or whatever before this kicks in. As a matter of fact, remind you that on the weekly, when the weekly first did this, that was the week that we went as a bearish signal on the weekly. And I damn sure did not see this coming, but we went to our new all-time high on that weekly that first red candle there to 126,000. All right, so we can do something like that again here with the monthly. Don't get it twisted, but it does spell out, after that, the party's probably over, okay? Sorry to say, but that's a big thing right there when the monthly MACD goes red on us. You don't bounce back from that one. Once you go full red, once you go full retard, you don't ever come back, baby. That's what I heard anyway. So, oh my gosh, did we go to a different... Let's go back over here. This is where we were, right? Yeah. All right, so we got that going on indicators, and let's pull up the monthly RSI. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Triple top. You can call it a head and shoulders if you want to. When you get a right shoulder bigger than your left shoulder, I don't call it a head and shoulders as much. I call it more of a triple top area. Whatever. They all act the same. It's a channel. We're losing that and coming down. Has it met its measure move or whatever? I mean, we can... Okay. It does look like it's kind of close. Means it might find some support down here pretty soon. I would hope so. I mean, you got a little bit more to go there. You also lost this angle right E. Another measure move, just a little deeper. But putting it up here. And yeah, we're close to that too. So RSI is falling. It's at 55. Anything above 50 is still bullish in RSI. Are we at a point that we can bounce right now? Getting there. We're getting there. 618 is down here. Let's see if we can press down a little bit more on the week. This is the monthly. This is the monthly. It might have to press down just a wee bit more, and we might find some support there. That would be cool. If I could put us back up to the top. Okay. But still, bearish on the monthly, still to come down. On the monthly now, we're testing the 21 moving average, and we do have a trend line. But, that's still sitting. We could still go to $80,000 again, right? We're at 88, and we can do that. We can pull that crap off and still be within range. The monthly MACD makes me think that there might be a chance to break this trend line unless we get a pump up. And then maybe we can argue with it a little bit for a while. I don't know. But the monthly is something to watch out for. However, your weekly is giving you some nice signals here. Now, money flow is coming down. That's a warning, but it's not in the red. We could balance out and whatever. This could turn bullish, but we got to give it some time. But you got your green dot here on the weekly, and bullish divergence going on right here on this indicator. Stochastics are breathing. This is a good sign here that the weekly is trying to turn around, right? You can see it on the MACD too, as the histogram candles are starting to come up a little bit. She's trying to turn. So she's already been turning, right? Things are starting to look a little interesting on the weekly, right? Well, come over to the 3-day, and we had a red dot there, a little bit of a sell thing, right? A little bit of pullback or whatever. Okay, well, so we got that. A little mix and match. But today on the daily, look at this. Today on the daily, we got stochastics headed up. We got the VWAP headed up. We got the green dot. We're looking for the stochastics to push up. So it looks like that maybe tonight, tomorrow, going into Sunday, we might have a nice little push up out of Bitcoin. I don't know how long it will hold. But it looks like there's going to be some good little well games trying to push us up this weekend in Bitcoin. Just what it looks like. Come down to the 12-hour, and now we're seeing, and that's good that it happened down here at the bottom. You can see it on the candles right here. You see all those buy wicks. That's buy pressure coming in. That's people stepping in. You see the volume coming up with that. That's money coming in to buy it at the low mid $85,000 there. Especially a lot. The biggest candle here is when it went down to the lowest at 84.5. So I think that's interesting. And even this time frame, 12-hour on the moving average, 50 moving average, and then go test. We're above the 9. That's good. That's a positive checkbox right there. Where's the 21? 21. I see it. It's running under here. 21's at 89, and the 50's at 89.8. So if you ask me, I think they probably trying to take us up to try to take care of this 90,000 area here. I don't know whether they'll make a higher high or go up for a higher low, but it looks like this weekend might be a little interesting for trading Bitcoin, and therefore most likely probably trading some altcoins. Okay. So I'm traveling down. We went from the monthly to the 2 week to the week to the daily. Now we're at the 4 hour, and bullish signs here. Big thick cloud that we're heading into. Hopefully, right? We got some resistance at the 50 moving average, and of course at that fib area that is supposed to be resistance, but we're staying up there so long, and on a trend line, it's suggesting that we're going to try to make a run for it. So our next level of resistance that we need to look at is probably about 88.9. And then right up here it is right at 89.5. It looks fun this weekend. The 9 crossed over the 21, and that's bullish. Now if we do pull back, I hope that we don't and break the trend line, although it's not the greatest trend line over here. Well, it does have something. It could be retesting the 9 moving average in 618. That's 87.5. So that's about $800, $900 from where we are now. We were there just not long ago, right? Hopefully we don't do that. It doesn't look like it wants to. It looks like it's wanting to kind of get past that 50. So I encourage you to do that, Bitcoin. Here we are on the 1 hour, and we're still above the 9 moving average. In fact, it just crossed bullish over the 21. We're testing the 200 like we should, and we've already poked a few holes through it there. It looks like to me we're trying to break this level tonight. Hopefully one of these candles here is going to try to do it. Are we trying to do it now? I believes if we go to the 1 minute. No, we got rejected on the 1 minute. She's trying though. She's making higher highs there. She's making some progress there, right? I went all the way down to the Degen 1 minute right now, and we got a trend line there that we're holding, right? Those trend lines say a lot. Ichimoku Cloud says a lot. Bullish cross of 300 over the 800 says a lot. It's looking kind of interesting here, man. I'm kind of liking that. I hope this works out. I hope we can get some longs and see some revivals out of some of these altcoins, which we are. This is the daily. We're up 3.6%, 4% on these on a Friday, which happens more often than we want it to, because it usually doesn't stick, right? We come by Monday, it's like, ha, I got you suckers, you fought on Friday, ha, here's your ass. Are they doing it? I hope not, but that's why you want to take your profits on the weekend during the pump and try not to be the one chasing so much as the one that's definitely taking profits on those moves. Easier said than done when you get in there. I want to keep the thing open. So, but it's looking kind of interesting. We're starting to recover a little bit on some of these altcoins, not fully. Remember how far we are. Down 47, 37, 62% for the year, 71% on the year. Yeah, it's not going to recover over the weekend from all that, but make up some of the losses that we had for the past month in some of these areas. This sector here looks like it's done some. Pippin', are you still pippin'? Are they still pimping? You're at 38. We were looking at you go to 50 something. You never did it? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Okay, well, you hit your target and came. That was when? That was in the morning, 8 a.m. And then you pulled back quickly to, wow, around 30 cents there. Look at that one. That was one of our Fibonacci targets, 50 cents. We had 50. I don't think I had 51 exactly. But that's how these things play, man. Nobody's chasing Pippin at the moment unless you're kind of trying to look at it. I mean, it doesn't look like it from the chart, but a nice parabolic move, then it's over. Go sideways, regroup. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the possibility that Bitcoin is trying to go up this weekend, and well, shucks, I want to play it. So we got my little account over here, which I'm trying to grow back to this $100 starting position now. Look at our little trade thing. Yeah, I'm in a new trade now. It's more like this. Stop loss? No, we need to move you up. Is it you my stop loss? Are you my stop loss? You're my stop loss. We got a little stop loss up there, baby. We lock some of this thing in here. Have I already got my targets in there? That's the stop loss. I don't have the take profit or area in there. I'm gonna let this one roll. She made a higher high right there. All right, I'm working on a little short. It's only got $4 in it. It's down 50 cents, a little bit more than I want to do. That's actually my limit over here. If I'm going to actually work with my stop losses. I do have a stop loss in just a little bit above. It may go stop me out here if it keeps going up on that. But I am entertaining the idea of trying to find a short. I thought maybe I could layer into one, but it looks like we're going to go up a little higher. So I may have to take the L on that one, but I do have a bigger position over here. And the green on Bitcoin, not up a whole lot. They're 21x. As much as it's looking good, we've just been kind of choppy and in the range, not getting very much action on some of these guys. It's been kind of boring sideways mostly, but it does look like it is trying to do good for us right now. So I'm excited about that. Maybe we can get this account. Maybe you can get your accounts. Maybe we can make some money this weekend. So it does look like there may be some altcoin plays is what I'm trying to suggest. And all this wordiness over here, it looks like we might be getting some action finally out of some altcoins, maybe. So I want to take a look at Total 3 real quick. We'll come to the chat very shortly here. We can keep this on the 4 hour. And let's see if we did have a breakout a long time ago from this trend line, and it's just wrote it down. Not what we like. So in those situations, I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to do a channel? You can't do this stuff over here. Gosh darn it. Did we just do that? We can do it this way, right? Back it up. Yeah, there we go. So sometimes I will do an idea like this because I think that, really does capture what's going on. Things do travel in channels, and you get to keep the angles and things like that. There's some curving going on, and it helps you to see that. Or, you can just slant it, and that can be effective too, but you are missing some of that angle. But going from this line, some people will take this approach, and now you got a new trend line. It's valid. You got as many touches as you need. You need at least 3 touches to be a really decent trend line. At least 3. And to have a good pattern, you need 3 touches on one side and 2 on the other, according to Thomas Bukowski, and that's what I go by. And so we are in a kind of a falling channel, squeezing a little bit. Not the perfect partial decline, but it looks like it might be setting up to try to break out. I would hope so. Looks like we got a nice little area here. Let me check our fibs because I'm pretty sure that we touched a 272. I like it. See if we can get past these areas, and I would love to see a breakout on Total 3. Don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know, but if Bitcoin goes up a little this weekend, maybe we can get some action out of Total 3. I would say others would probably be the best chart to look at for your altcoins, to be honest with you, though. And we were looking at that. Let's take a quick look at it. Are you looking frisky? Let's get off the 1 minute. Let's go something that we can watch during the... Yeah, okay, that's better. This is a lot better. This drop below that was not looking good. Dropping below this white trend line was not good, but it turned out to be a fake out. Okay? And look at the candles over here, man. So yeah, bounced off for a Fibonacci support area, but we didn't want to see it. We didn't want to lose this up, but now we're back in it. So that's looking more like... Well, I mean, it makes me think of the Wyckoff spring, but it's not really in a Wyckoff setup, in my personal opinion. They're more horizontal there, but it can accomplish some of that and wipe out, just come and clear the lows here. And this should look pretty good. Now we can draw a trend line over here. Try to identify, what we're in. It does look like this, I'm just telling you. And then you got a deviation from that trend line. And that's what we need to watch short term. See if we can break that trend. So if this is a rounding shape, we got this area here that starts to squeeze, and then we have a part that starts to expand after we kind of figure out what we're doing over here. But you can look at others and see this is a nice place for a double bottom on the bigger picture of things, right? Zoom out to the daily. Here, let's take a look at this. How about this? Here on the daily, we've got a green dot with bullish divergence on others, the smaller market cap, the coins, your altcoins. They're trying to do something. Now, we haven't regained the 9 moving average, and if we do, hell, where'd I go? I have no face. My turkey face disappeared. Excuse me for a moment, people. I'm having some technical difficulty. I did not see that. Our turkey. What happened? What happened over here? Have we got it? Are we back up? We're almost back, ladies and gentlemen. Almost back, right? Oh, snap. Is it you? There we go. Hey, we're back. All right, we're back. All right, so others, daily green dot. Let's take a look at the indicators here. I'll come back to the chat in just a second. Lighter histogram on the MACD. Haven't got a bullish cross there yet, but that's a good sign. RSI coming from, oh, nice. Look at that. You got this bottom, you got a double bottom, high or low here on RSI. Out of the zone here, out of the 30% area, buy signal, cross the signal line. It's on for altcoins on the daily. It looks like this weekend could be might be kind of, we've been here before and we didn't like just shoot up to the top. We kind of went sideways. October 20, last time we pulled something like this was kind of here. Oh crap, that's the wrong one. Let's take a look at this. Last time we were in a similar situation was here, and you could say kind of here. Not really, more like here. These two, this one especially. What was going on the last end of November there? Let's zoom out. Let's take out what happened here. Can we get out of this? We had a little rally right there. Okay, and back over here we had a little rally too. So it wasn't huge. It wasn't huge overall from the bottom to the top there. It went, what was it? We went 15%. And what do we get over here? Roughly about 15% there. Could we get a 15% rise over the next few days, 3 or 4 days? Back to 210 billion. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that would be right around the 786 Fibonacci area right there. Let's mark you so that we can track you as a goal. And then when we get up there, whether we're breaking out or not, no, that's a good place to maybe, try to take a little profit. Just saying. All right, well, what the hell happened there? What was that? We're on the regular charts. We're on, let's go here. All right, this is CoinX. This is the one I usually trade here. It's a little bit cleaner right now. And this is another look at the, the 600 moving average holding us, the trend line holding us. Nice little double bottom possible trying to form here. Green dot. MACD even trying to look at this. This is the daily MACD. Look, crossover, bearish crossover, immediate turnaround. What the hell can you make it? Why is my camera going out again? What's going on here? Well, we seem to have some problems here. Oh wow, now you're showing my